vitamin D. We talked about vitamin D in the past, and now in the future, vitamin D has been a long story. You've been talking about vitamin D longer than
Dr.
I have.
Schultz,
And there are other things as well, things that are actually have some side.
Hello, this is William T. How are you today? Thank you for watching. I'm coming to you from my new studio. This used to be a bakery where I live, but I'm converting it into a video studio and photo studio. I want to work with locals in my area, creators and filmmakers here. I'm going to produce a series called Cospolon, Cosmopolitan Polis Solon, where I choose a topic. It could be about anything. I'm interested in almost everything, so that's a pretty big basket there. With a few of my humorous friends, or with you, where we'll choose a topic and look at it from a cosmopolitan or cosmic point of view, from an urban kind of polis point of view, and then from a Solon perspective, interpersonal, personal, individual, in terms of, close relationships and so on. So I just explore them broadly. And with humor and imagination and creativity and less ideology and less politics and so on. So the first topic is going to be about profits first. I think that would have been a better slogan for Donald J. Trump's cap than America first. Anyway, profits first, what does that mean from a market perspective, from a cultural perspective, from a values perspective? How does that, affect one's life, one's community, and the world, and so on? In particular, looking at it from exploring externalities and collateral damage and cultural values and so on. With an eye to, seeing how we could probably have a value set or a culture where profits were thought of in a better way, where they were realized in a more productive, healthier way. I don't know. But always with a sense of humor. That's why I want to have conversations with my friends so that we can loosen up and joke and not be so formal and have a good time. I'm going to talk to pedestrians, people like you and me. I'm not going to compete with the intelligentsia or the wealthy and famous or the academics or the intellectual dark web. I'm a big fan of the Jim Rutt Show. If you follow me on Facebook at Globe Hackers, you probably know that. I post the podcast there quite often. There are a lot of people out there talking to really interesting people who have incredible ideas and who have spent decades looking into things or working in their field and so on. I just want to kind of curate those kinds of places where you can continue to learn and educate yourself while at the same time discussing topics that I hear about that I find really interesting with my friends. So that's Cospolon. So I hope you join me here to see how the studio develops over time and the farm develops. I'm coming at the farm from a permaculture kind of philosophy. And the studio, I want it to be a community place, so I want to work with local filmmakers and creators here. It should be a lot of fun. Anyway, thank you for spending some time with me. I do want you to click like. I do want you to subscribe. I promise that eventually things will be uploaded on a regular basis and it'll become more focused and more fun. Okay? Trust me, it's gonna work. Okay? Thank you. Bullianti, out.
Inside, many of the people have fears, worse fears, about the way in which American policy is conducted. For example, plotting to overthrow the Syrian government and others. Do you think that's a useful way of conducting foreign policy? Keith,
I can't get you out of my head. That's a trippy kind of connections like documentary. I'm really having fun watching right now.
Ethics of the State Department, and we would have long discussions. Our government does not